in downtown Detroit. Local 4 live stream with Jason Carr starts now.
Hello, welcome to Wednesday. Hump Day, you made it. What's going on? Middle of the work week, and we have the winter blast, not the, but a winter blast coming in for the weekend, so make sure you get your shopping done early. I can be found here downtown, Local 4. Shop early, shop often. I'm very easy to shop for. There are a lot of fine items that I would like to see. Hey, let's lead with the announcement. Trump, President-elect Donald J. Trump is the man of the year for Time magazine. They've been doing this for almost 30 years, right? Almost 30 years.
Have they?
87.
Who was the first one?
Oh, that's a good question. 1987. Who's the first person of the year? You're going to have to Google that. Anyway, do you have the graphics?
Oh, yeah.
I had thought, as did morning producer Greg, that Time would select a silhouetted, non-gender specific, non-race specific, non-age specific silhouette to represent the American voter. Mm-hmm. And so you just had like this silhouette against a red, white, and blue background, and then like the American voter or the U.S. voter or something like that. I thought that would have been like even money if you were placing a wager on who Time would select, but nope. They went with the more, some might say, obvious choice, given the historic nature of the 2016 election. So there is your person of the year.
Now, here's something. What year did you think they started this in?
87.
1927. Charles Lindbergh was Time's first man of the year.
Well, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of another magazine's blah, blah, blah of the year since 1987. 27.
1927.
And who was it?
Charles Lindbergh.
Charles Lindbergh. Let's see, keeping with Donald Trump, the Secret Service that has moved in, the patrol that's moved into Trump Tower, New York City, on the heels of that, they are being advertised as an amenity at Trump Tower. Real estate agent leaping into action. Fifth Avenue buyers interested in Secret Service protection to advertise a $2.1 million, 1,000 square foot condo in the tower on Fifth Avenue. The new amenity, the United States Secret Service screamed the flyer, sent in an email on November 13th for a one-bedroom apartment. The best value in the most secure building in Manhattan. That is opportunistic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
John and Jacob back here in the gauzy haze of the edge of the screen. All right, so there's that, and then there's the spider.
There's always a spider, isn't there?
I love the friendly spider.
You gotta be friendly with that.
So let's see. This is yet again in Queensland, the bird hunting. I'm sorry, bird eating, lizard eating, gecko eating, iguana eating. This is the huntsman spider.
This is another at least they believe it's a huntsman spider. It's not confirmed or anything, but that's terrifying. This what was her name? What do we have?
Melanie Jade Ottaway.
And they sat down for dinner Sunday, and this was crawling on the window.
Can you imagine flipping the lights on to sit down for supper, for dinner?
That,
Yeah,
yeah.
you could move. You know, this looks like REM 5 in the control room. This is like spider cam. This is our Windsor spider cam. Webster has been eating a lot of iguanas and has grown to super spider size. What if you actually saw that thing?
I don't know. Australia terrifies me.
What about Australia terrifies you? Leave the spider up, please.
The spiders mainly.
What else besides spiders? Dingoes? Maybe a dingo ate your baby.
Oh, did you see that? Oh, I don't have it, but there was a video of the guy punching the kangaroo.
Yeah, I did see that one.
Yeah, that was a really, really good video.
Can we see the spider again?
Of course we can. Let's keep that going.
Somewhere here I have musical accompaniment. Here we go. You killed our music, right? There's This is a rockin' little ditty from the progressive rock band Alan Parsons Project. It's called I Wouldn't Want to Be Like You. And as it pertains to the person who owns this home in Queensland, Australia, you wouldn't want to be like them if they were to
Now,
see this.
Lisa O'Hare says she'd need a whole box of Kleenex to take care of this thing. I don't even know if that would do the trick. These things get to be 12 inches long with their leg span.
What else? People have got to be
More
reacting
like a
to
tennis
this.
racket type of situation, I think.
Looks like the face hugger on Alien. It is ridiculous. That does look like the face hugger on Alien. Mm-hmm. It's a long way to go for an Alan Parsons project joke, but we went there. University of Tokyo researchers took the lawnmower to the next level.
Yes, they did.
Grass-feedy. And I'm not talking about Mary Jane or pot. I'm talking about just like your lawn.
So
Grass.
This is how you do it. You've got this app, you set up how you want to draw it, and then you go out there and it starts shifting the blades of grass to different sides to cause this image. The researchers hope that you could use it in a large-scale project like a golf course or a baseball field or something along the lines. I mean, baseball fields already do this with pushing the grass to side to do these types of images, but this isn't for consumer purchase. This is just a research thing at the moment, but it looks kind of fun.
That's ridiculous.
I know, yeah.
I almost feel bad sending it to you that we could include it in the show.
It's, yeah, a little bit.
Anybody else say anything about the spider? Dance, spider, dance, dance, spider.
People were scared it might be in the U.S.
Were they really?
Yeah, so they were asking.
No, I don't think we have spiders like that in the U.S. Not like that.
What does that say? Welcome?
Yep.
Yep, sure enough. If you adjust the light and look at it just so, that's why I'm saying it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Breakup text. Lauren Larson of Gentleman's Quarterly thinks she's found the only breakup text anyone should send or want to receive. She says that after 5 dates, the rules say you have to call the person, but after only a few, instead of ghosting, you should send this. Quote, "Hey, insert name, you're amazing and it's been so great getting to know you," and other things implied. "But my ex is back in my life, and we're going to try to make it work. I hope we cross paths down the line."
Yeah.
Sort of ambiguous.
It's a lie, I think.
I mean,
That's
you're
what I
basically
hear.
kicking
It's
them
like
to the
you're just-
curb like the
yeah,
custodial bin with the wheels back there in the local 4 atrium, but
with all the noise.
it's not you, it's me is cliche. You
Yeah.
can't ghost. Now, I haven't been on the dating scene for quite some time. You, on the other hand.
Honesty. It's about honesty. You don't lie. Oh, I've got this old girlfriend back in my life. Just say, look, I don't think this is going to work.
You sound like Jay Leno in that cop car yesterday. And
No, it's not going to
Scoot up so we can scoot up so we can see you.
Yeah.
Can we see you? Where are you?
All right.
There's John. So what do you say now?
I just don't think it's going to work.
And she goes, I love it so. And then you say,
I don't know.
And then you
Just get a sweet talk it. Yeah, then you send the text.
have you ghosted?
No.
No, no ghosting.
So let's switch gears. I've got something here for you. My mother made shortbread. I brought it in for the newsroom. I thought I'd hand you some here, and
very good.
yeah, it is pretty good.
What's your mom's name?
Anne Marie.
Is Anne watching right now?
No, she's probably at work.
She's
but
probably, yeah,
She'll watch later. She usually
She's-
watches
she's
a little later on in the
working
day
hard and going home and making shortbread
for
for
me
you.
to take into work. Yeah.
What did she think of you disclosing that you brought laundry over at 9 o'clock at
She
night?
wasn't that happy about it. But yeah.
Say, that's good shortbread.
Yeah. A little bit of butter, a little sugar.
Oh,
a lot
I
of
like
butter
that.
and a lot of sugar.
Fantastic.
So Ken found this. This is a new type of bassinet,
Okay.
and it's entirely robotic. It shakes the baby. It doesn't shake the baby. It rocks the baby, and it swaddles it and makes soothing noises when it's crying, and it starts to get to know your baby's sleeping habits or something. At a low price of what was it, $1,100? But I
What
don't
sort of
know-
soothing noises could a machine make? I mean, seriously, what's... Please be quiet. I'm trying to watch Archer.
I don't know exactly how much bassinets cost, so this might be a steal. Probably not. But
How much?
$1,100.
Yeah, it's too much.
I-
And you're depriving yourself of your parental experience of bonding with your child.
Dave, what do you think?
Let's ask Dave what he thinks.
Well, we've got this bassinet.
Not even paying
over here.
attention.
Yeah. Take a look at this
Look at
video.
this bassinet right
Only
here.
costs $1,100, and it'll literally rock your baby to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do that now.
Oh, we had the thing going. But as far as look at everybody, all the
Yeah. I'll go back to it.
dad. See,
Elliot's equipment just got recalled like 4 years ago.
wow.
And that's the scary thing is when this thing malfunctions with your baby inside.
Right, and it goes tearing off down the hall because it's gotten hacked by across the from malevolent forces across the seas. So birthday party, I found this one earlier and I'll admit got to me a little bit because I don't like little kids to be stressed or depressed or hurt feelings, anything like that. Because I have a almost 6-year-old. On December 1st, Brooke turned 5 years old and planned on celebrating the milestone with her whole class. Only when the weekend arrived and it was party time, not one kid showed up except her bestie,
Yep.
the little boy underneath the shark's mouth. According to a tweet from her older sister, Brooke was disappointed when nobody showed up to celebrate her big day. However, the attitude made a 180-degree shift when Bryce, her BFF, showed up with a great smile and comforting arm to wrap around his buddy right there. How about a round of applause for Bryce?
Yeah, Bryce. Coming through.
Saves the day.
Even with only one person at the party, the two of them managed to have a great time. So, lesson be learned. This is yet another one of these stories of kids having a birthday party and then it gets on social media. Nobody shows up and the kid's on social media with the empty plates and everything and no presents and the internet breaks as it should because who are these parents and teachers and other kids that aren't making sure that,
It's all going to work out for him.
I mean, RSVP and all that.
Yeah.
How does it get to the stage where nobody shows? 24 kids in the class or whatever the case was, and nobody shows up. It's heartbreaking, really. So I'm glad that Bryce was there to save the day, as we all are. Can we, people are still watching the Bassinet on our delayed video here. Do you have the spider still?
Oh yeah. We can talk more about the spider. Yeah, we ought to. There's the happy spider, and
Is there a way to toggle between the baby and the spider?
I can try. Let's see what I can do here.
Okay, hold on.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
gonna-
we're breaking down barriers here on the 9:15ish.
There we go. Yeah, I can. Go
Okay,
back.
try
Do
it.
that.
Okay. Hey, spider, get away from that baby. Does the snoo does the snoo have arachnid protection built in for $1,100?
It's got it comes with this little swaddling thing you're supposed to put them in with a couple different sizes, but no spiders.
You can get a good night's sleep unless you see that. Nothing says Spirogyra light jazz like a huntsman spider and a wailing baby that's being rocked by a robotic crib.
Yeah.
See what you're missing if you don't watch every day? We do this hopefully to infotain you, but we also do it because we genuinely enjoy having a laugh, I would think.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
the highlight of my day.
Highlight of John's day. The highlight of my day one day was when I saw a picture of John from like the internal like security here, like his official ID badge, and he had yet to get a haircut or shave, and he was once a hipster with a beard like down to here.
Let's see if we can. We'll start pulling it up here. It'll take a minute. But
All right, well, let's
look
see
at
the
that
Christmas
photo.
beard in the meantime.
Yeah.
A new trend has hit the beard scene, and it's about to light up this festive season, and in a very literal way. Bearded hipsters can have a go at embellishing their whiskers with lights at a beard grooming stall in East London starting on Sunday, December 11th. The Pimp My Beard pop-up will offer bearded gentlemen the chance to have a signature look crafted for them. And basically, a lot of people are saying, no. Please don't do this. Please
Yeah.
don't put lights in your beard. That's just silly.
It's a fire hazard, isn't it?
Oh, what would happen if you lost control of the lights in your beard?
I mean, it's flammable. You could lose your whole beard, scar tissue. I don't know. Well, I don't know where that good photo is.
Can you Photoshop the spider onto the baby's head?
That's going to take some time. Yeah, I could work on that, but not right this second. Where's the good one?
You're still looking for the photo of yourself.
Yeah.
Don't even look like you, by the way. Real quick, if you're like most people, you lose your phone charger, whether you're Android or iPhone or whatever the case may be. But in the case of the iPhone, a global safety report out of the UK Trading Standards Organization, 99% of non-Apple iPhone-compatible chargers, aka aftermarket or so-called fake chargers, don't meet basic safety standards. Engineers subjected 400 post-market or whatever you want to call it, non-Apple made chargers to basic tests, electrical strength and whatnot, and they found potential safety risks. The off-brand chargers came from multiple countries around the world. The results, all but 3 of the 400 chargers tested were found to be highly likely to catch fire.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, I've got several off-brand or what they used to call generic
Yeah.
iPhone chargers at home.
And you always think like, oh, Apple's just telling me that. They're just no. This
Listen,
is
my 3GS, the phone, I had it plugged into a car charger, one of those cheapo car chargers, when it suddenly became way too hot to touch. It was like touching a hot iron. I could barely hold the phone, and I like dropped the phone, and it was like fried. The 3GS was toast. I took it in there.
I actually have some video of what happens when an electrocution goes down with one of these charges right here.
That's why you don't mess with the generic off-brand iPhone chargers, because that can happen to you. There. That's a recycled joke, by the way. The skull.
Yeah.
That's from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles 4 years or 5 years prior to this. Rage cage. I can think of some people that needs a rage cage. The idea here is that you pay a fee and that you get to just let loose. Kind of like an office space when they take the, the PC load letter, the copier. They take the copier fax machine out and beat the hell out of it out behind the building. I love that when he goes, PC load letter? What the is PC load letter?
I don't even know what it means. Those Xerox machines are so complicated, too complicated, but they do amazing things. They do staples and hole punches and all that stuff you don't need.
Okay, in this case, Zach Spencer of Brinsley, Nottingham of the United Kingdom, no, not Nottingham, Nottingham, it only made sense to convert a former church into the rage cage, an anger room that gives customers the chance to smash items with bats, hammers, and crowbars. What you may not have known is that there are places to do this in the U.S., including the Smash Shack in Jacksonville, the Anger Room in Arlington, Texas, and Tantrums, LLC in Houston, Texas.
Yeah. Now,
Tantrums.
This sounds like fun. I guess it's the idea that you're mitigating the mess. You don't have to clean up after it, but I just go to a rummage store and pick up some of these things. I don't know. Yeah, it seems a little silly. Now, I think we've got the photo. What did you call it? All right.
What'd you call the photo? John. That's because
And it wasn't the one you're thinking of because I couldn't quite find that, but this one's not bad.
is that Jim Morrison?
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Yeah,
Who is that?
that's growing that big too. I've got a lot of.
That's you?
Yeah.
Can you put it back up there? Ken, have you seen this photo of John? He thinks he's Jim Morrison in the years in 1970. He's on the.
I feel like that's a photo of John from like just a few weeks ago.
Sean Lay.
It wasn't that long ago.
What famous rock star does that look like?
It's Alex Atwell from local 4.
That's not. No, not photojournalist Alex Atwell. It's John, but I think it looks like Jim Morrison.
That's you?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Please go back to that look immediately.
Yeah.
If not seen it.
In fact, that was taken on a Hasselblad 500.
Oh, one of those fancy hipster cameras.
Yeah, it was.
The square one where you look
Yep,
down
where you
like
look
this.
down. It's the-
See, I'm not so old
That's
after
the
all.
camera they took to the moon. You know, it's a nice camera. I'd like to get one, but
Rob Maloney, you know what a Hasselblad is? One of those cameras that you look down like this and.
Yeah, that was just after the one where they hung up the tray with the gunpowder.
with the gunpowder. Fast food diet.
By the way, you just said you were old. I got neckties over blue.
I know. So if I'm old, what does that say about you? Do you have the fast food rundown?
yes, we do. We do. So, where did we start on this? First, number
Hardee's.
12. Hardee's.
Okay, so we're going in reverse order.
Okay.
This is the fast food diet according to Nancy Rodriguez, doctor of Connecticut Men's Health. Okay, so it's Men's Health magazine studied the nutritional value of 12 different fast food chain hamburgers. These are all the lowest hamburger on the menu, sort of
Yeah.
like the entry-level hamburger, not like the big doubles, triple Whopper or whatever. This is just the lowest. All right, so we start with Hardee's single all-natural burger. That's got like sodium and calories, and then the next one on the list, the smash burger, will have fewer sodium and calories and that sort of thing, fat, sugar. Next comes Five Guys. Clocking in at number 9, Shake Shack, which we're still waiting on here. Number 8 is Checkers. Not a very good photo. Number 7, In-N-Out Burger, which I've had. Pretty good. Number 6 is Sonic, the Junior Burger. These aren't representing too well, are they?
No.
Number 5, the Jack in the Box Burger. Oh, looking a little better. Wendy's Junior. Number 3, White Castle. Kind of hard to have a lot of sodium and sugar and calories in
in a
something
tiny
so
burger.
small, right? I'm surprised Crystal isn't on here because Crystal's a chain. McDonald's comes in at number 2. And number 1 with the lowest calories and lowest amount of sodium of any burger studied, Burger King.
Burger King. Yeah.
Now, if you would ask me prior to seeing this list, which of the burgers I think would be my favorite fast food entry-level burger, like the small one, not like I would have said Burger King.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm a Burger King guy, yeah.
There's something about their balance, like the McDonald's, you don't think about like mustard or whatever, but Burger King's got like the pickle and the right amount of mustard, and if it's prepared right with the char broiling, well, the
Right?
char broiling, yeah. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Do you have any other surprises back there besides
No,
Mom's shortbread?
that's all we've got.
I dare you to cycle between 3 different things now: the baby, the Queensland spider, and one of the burgers.
Oh, with images too? Oh, wow. All right. Well.
Let's see what you can do there.
All right, so now we've got Spider.
Mm-hmm.
Here we've got.
Hang on, I'll get you some
baby.
music. Hold on.
And I'm going to switch to this. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at me. I got this set up.
Got it?
Yeah.
Looks like the baby's grooving to it. getting closer to having one of those burgers for lunch. I like how the baby is like, kind of like head bopping to the music. All right, well, we've had some fun. Hopefully you had too. We'll see you at the top of the hour on the TV with Chuck, Tati, and me for Live in the D.
Stay classy, Detroit.
Sounds so exciting.